Our hospitals keep making room for more COVID patients, and funeral homes are overwhelmed as well.
That's right, Jared. At least one funeral home is expanding. They need to make room for more bodies. Emma Lockhart joining us live in Phoenix tonight with more on what they're experiencing right now. Good evening, Emma.
The owner of Whitney and Murphy Funeral Home in Phoenix says they are working nonstop to keep up with the number of people dying, sometimes driving to pick up bodies in the middle of the night. They tell me it's the busiest they've been since the start of the pandemic. As the pandemic rages on, the virus has now killed more than 10,000 Arizonans.
The volume of people passing away is extraordinary.
Al Asta is the owner of Whitney and Murphy Funeral Home in Phoenix. He says many homes are fighting to keep up with the flood of bodies coming in.
The last 90 days, our volume has doubled to what we normally do.
December was the deadliest month since the start of the pandemic in our state. Asta says he is doing everything he can to help families say their final goodbyes, but the process is taxing.
Time off is pretty slim. I mean, we're not getting the days that we normally get, and the days often run long.
Asta says 40% of bodies coming into his funeral home have died from COVID-19 complications. To keep up with the demand, he's now building more space.
We are about to expand, I'm going to call it our refrigeration system, our cooling system, so that we can put more people into that area of our facility.
But Asta says other Valley funeral homes don't have that luxury. He says some are now turning families away.
We've had a family here the other day that said they were at a funeral home and said that minimum was 2 weeks before they could have a funeral. They said, we can't wait 2 weeks.
Now, a spokesperson for Banner Health tells me some of their hospitals here in the Valley are still using a refrigerated truck to store bodies. Meantime, other major hospitals here in the Valley say they have enough morgue space at this time. Reporting live in Phoenix, Emma Lockhart for Arizona's Family.